Hey loves! So today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of BetFury, and that it is possible to win and play with small amounts of Satoshi. So I'm going to be starting with just 2,500 Satoshi, which you can get to pretty quickly if you just collect their free box. It's 10 Satoshi every 20 minutes. Super easy. Pays more than most faucets unless you've been there for a while. I know a lot of faucets have like bonus features to them, but if you're new to all this and you don't have all that built up, you can start playing here pretty quickly just with their free box. So I'm going to show you in dice how you can win a little bit of money. I wanted to say double, but I actually stopped a little bit early. So I went from 2,500 to 4,000. Not so big a deal. It's almost double, but the concept is still the same. If you do this in small bursts, you can get yourself up there a little bit higher, and then maybe you can do a slightly higher bet, maybe win something, and be able to build up your BFGs faster. So I'm just going to be kind of narrating what I'm doing and what's going on from the sides. I'm just going to watch my video with you, basically. I'm going to talk about what's happening. But it's pretty exciting. And if you're new to BetFury or haven't even heard of it before, welcome. This is exciting. So right now you can mine tokens here at BetFury called BFGs. It's a lot like owning stock in a company, but with cryptocurrency it's called staking. So every day you get dividends based on how many of these BFGs you own. And it's really amazing. I don't know. I think there's like one other casino that does it, but I just don't think that they're as good and as stable of a casino as BetFury. BetFury, I don't even know. Like, I don't even go to walk-in casinos. I don't usually like to gamble, but this place has been great. It's been a lot of fun. They have tons of slots. Tons. They have not so many in-house games, but more than the usual. I mean, they have dice, Keno, mines, this game called Crash. I'll maybe show it some other time, or you can just explore for yourself. Plinko, and like a stairs game. It almost reminds me of Donkey Kong in the old platforming kind of situation, except well, I guess it's similar. This one is boulders dropping on your head instead of barrels, but it doesn't matter. I'm going off on a tangent. And then they also have some live games, which is really cool. I'm totally not getting addicted to Crazy Time. You be quiet. So, let's get into it. Okay, so I have my laptop in my lap here. Great setup, I know. And I'm going to be looking down at it so that I can watch this video play and I can kind of tell you what's going on in it. So, here we go. Okay, you can see that I'm starting with about 2,500. I use a combination of auto and manual in this. I guess you could just do all manual with this same sort of setup, but you need it to be on auto so that it automatically increases by this certain percentage. Otherwise you'd have to like type in the number every time because it's not quite doubling it. It's a little bit less than doubling your bet. But because of the multiplier, it's still going to be more than you're losing. So you need auto, but you can just like double tap your space bar if you have the keyboard settings enabled. If you're on a mobile, probably just have to double tap the screen. I don't really play on a mobile device, very often. I don't like it as much, so I play on my desktop or my laptop. Okay, so there was some bad strings, and those will get you. They'll be there. They're always gonna come around. There's a house edge in all the games, as every casino should have. Otherwise, they'd go out of business. Yeah. I'm collecting my Christmas box. It's gone now. It was 30 Satoshi every 20 minutes. It was nice. But that event's over. So when you get into those blue strings, that's where the magic happens. And if you just, so you want to be at like at least half of your stop on profit. You don't want to be higher than that, because if you hit a red, you're going to lose what you earned. You don't want to lose your profits. So at about half of your profit, you just keep going manually until you hit a red. Then you reset, and then you let auto go again. And so, this will mostly work. I mean, the nature of random means that you are going to get, basically, I call them failure strings. They're gonna keep happening. They're always gonna keep coming around. So, it's not always easy to make profits, but it can happen. You just have to be patient and a little bit lucky, but mostly patient. What really gets you is thinking, oh, the next one's gonna hit. You know, I just gotta do one more, because there's usually only 4. There's usually only 5, and that's when it's like 11, and you lost a bunch, and you're like, why? Why do I do these things? I'm definitely not speaking from experience. Not at all. Anyway, I'm at 2,500 for a reason. But you can totally trust what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing, guys. It is working. And like I was saying, then you'll want to probably go to another game, or maybe like change up your percentage and see if you can do something different. But maybe go to coin flip or high-low or something and see if you get lucky. You can put down a bigger bet now that you have more money, and hopefully win some more. And then maybe go play some slots. I'm just kidding, you need a lot of money for slots. I mean, not a lot of money, but you need some money. The minimum bets there are a lot higher. I mean, it's still technically low, but because they're slots, it's like, 20 Satoshi a line, and then you got 20 lines, 10 lines. But I think there were some that's like 20 cents, which isn't bad, really. Or you can play with Tron. There's some slots where you can play with Tron, or there are live events where you can play with Tron, so that's nice too. Now you can, it's easier to buy Tron. It's a lot cheaper than Bitcoin right now. But it goes without saying that the Bitcoin BFGs pay much higher dividends. There's nothing wrong with having Tron BFGs. Anything you get is better than nothing at all. And that's what I love about this. I mean, what casino pays you dividends from their profits every day because you played there? I mean, some casinos, they give you like discounts on their hotel rooms and stuff. I mean, maybe that's fun. I don't know. I don't want to stay at a casino hotel. I mean, if I'm going to stay at a hotel, like, take me to the Bahamas or something. Jeez. Now I'm just going to lose more of my money. Which I'm sure is what they're hoping for. But here, and they pay you every day, and I don't even have to, like, it doesn't matter if you played that day. You still get your dividends. Like, that's dope. But of course you want to keep playing every day, right? Because the more you play, the more dividends you get. Well, the more tokens you get. Dividends will shift depending on the price of Bitcoin and, you know, if somebody won a bunch of money, because it comes from the profit pool. So, you know, it's different every day. And so what if it's a little bit less one day? It's better than nothing. So yeah, this is how you can often double your SATOSHIS by playing dice. Like I said, there's a house edge in all the games, but you'll definitely feel it in dice. So this isn't going to work all the time, but if you catch those good times, no, it's more than just catching the good times. I mean, you saw there, it knocked me down a little bit, but I got up again. I'm sorry. That was awful. But yeah, it cut into me, and I still managed to pull through, and I came out ahead. Now I'm gonna go take it to some coin flip, right? So lose all our money. Yes! Just kidding. Don't lose all your money. But have fun. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.